When you say statistic, it means a political state only. Either by word of Latin or word of German is considered, either by the word of French. So all these are referred. So when you say statistic, it's nothing but political state. You collect the data in a systematic manner for predetermined purpose and place in relation. So accuracy has to be calculated. Statistics of aggregates facts and figures. It's a total of whatever the facts and figures are available, it is going to be represented. Hello my dear student, I am Dr. B.S. Subramanya, called by name Dr. B.S.S., Professor in Commerce and Management, Vidhyaashram First Aid College, a Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. Today, I am going to hand Statistics for Business Decision, third semester unit in session 1 in favor of B.Ba. And this is the first class of Introduction to Statistics. This year, I am going to hand your statistics subject, Introduction. So, I am going to explain what do you mean by statistics, what are the contents of statistics, what are the problems you are going to face today, how statistics have been came into field. I am going in detail. Slowly, I will explain what I actually mean by statistics. We'll move on now. Origin and growth of statistics. The word statistics is derived from the Latin word status. The word statistics derived from Latin word status, the French word statistique, and German word statistic. The meaning of all these words refer to the political state. So, previously, when you say statistic, it means a political state only. Either by word of Latin or word of German is considered, either by the word of French. So all these are referred. So when you say statistic, it's nothing but political state. Hence, the statistics is much related with administrative affair of the state. So when you say political state, we'll give more importance for administration matter of the state. Every state requires facts, figure relating to population, food, income, defense, and production, etc. for effective admin. So every government wants to say that they give more importance regarding the population, regarding the food, regarding the income, regarding the defense, and production for the effective admin. If we want to make the productive administration, so we have to give the more important for production, for food, for income and defense, which gives the effective administration. Earlier, these mere facts and figure were referred to statistics. So when it says here statistics, it refers to all these facts and figures regarding the production, regarding the income, regarding the expenses, regarding the population, regarding the defense. Only these figures, facts and figure related to this. However, gradually the significance of the collection, tabulation, analysis of data has gained much prominence. So as the days passes on, we are going to analyze whatever the data is collected. It is going to have been analyzed in such a way that it should be understood by even for a common people. It has been analyzed. These facts and figures which have been given have been analyzed and gave a much prominence. Later, the scientific methods evolved the process of data and separate branch of analysis data is emerged, thus result in creation of an independent branch of science called statistics. So as the days passes on, here see the word much separate branch of analysis data is emerged, thus the result in, so give the more important point from the point of the science, it is called statistics. Kautilya's Arthashastra, see that Kautilya's Arthashastra mentioned that during the Chandragupta's Maurya's period, when Kautilya, one of the famous man, especially for numerical numbers are considered, Arthashastra in his book, he says, mentioned that during the Chandragupta's Maurya's period, the registration of birth was in prevalent, even the Book Ain Akbari, written by Abdul Fazal in 1596. Course, the statistics survey conducted during the period of Akbar. So these two are the most important books which you have got. One is Kautilya's Arthashastra, then Abdul Fazal. Both are written on the books. They give the more important facts and figures of the population and the income they have written. So all these books say statistics prevailing in those days also. In the Chandragupta's Maurya school, that is Kautilya, one of the famous good mathematician and administrator. He has written about the facts and figures available in the particular country. Then even during the Akbar regime also. So books are available about the facts and figures of the population, income, everything. It has been grown in such a way that so everything has been analyzed. Then what are the clear definition of statistics? A branch of mathematics dealing with the collection, analysis, interpretation, and presentation of masses of numerical data. So, what is actually statistics? Somebody say is a dealing with the collection, analyzation, interpretation, and presentation of mass of numerical data. Data have been presented. Statistics as the science of estimate and probability. It's a science of estimate. Some authors say it's a science of estimate and probability. Another author says, Professor Faraz Secrest define statistic we mean aggregate of facts affect to a market extended by multiplicity of causes numerically expressed, enumerated, or estimated according to reasonable standards of accuracy collected in a systematic manner for a predetermined purpose and placed in a relation. So what he says, no, it is enumerated or estimated according to reasonable standard. Whatever the figures available, it has been analyzed in such a way that accuracy has to be calculated, collected in a systematic manner. You collect the data in a systematic manner for predetermined purpose and place in relation. So accuracy has to be calculated. We move on. Characteristics of statistics. That is nature of statistics. What is the nature of statistics? One, these are all the nature of statistics. Statistics of aggregates facts and figures. It's a total of whatever the facts and figures are available, it is going to be represented. Second one, statistics are affected by multiplicity of causes. So whatever it results in the causes for changes in the numerical numbers. Statistics are numerically agreed. It is numerically expressed. Number means all stats or numbers are there. It is numerically expressed. Statistics are estimated according to reasonable standards of accuracy. So, accuracy point will be presented by statistics by collecting the data and representing in numerical number. Statistics are collected in a systematic way. So here numbers are collected in a systematic manner. Statistics for a predetermined price. It is used for the predetermined purpose. Statistics are capable of being placed in relation to each other. They compare one figure to another figure, one data to another data. It goes on in statistics. Then come back here. Functions of statistics. What are the functions of statistics? The complexity in data is simplified by whatever the data collected, mass data, it has been made very simple to so that a common man can understand. Number two, it reduced the volume, the bulk of data. The bulk of data will be reduced. If there are 1,000 pages, 2,000 pages, it will be reduced so that even a common man can read and understand what is the statistics is. It adds accuracy to thinking. So the accuracy of thinking has been came into field here so that we can understand when the data is given, why the data is given, what's the reason for the data. Easy to compare the data. It assures accuracy in comparison of sets of figures. It helps in framing the best policies. It helps to make the policy take the data given by the statistics. It helps in planning and decision making. It helps in forecasting and estimation. It helps in analyzing, assessing the relationship between different factors. Then, advantage. The importance of statistical science is increasing in almost all spheres of knowledge. Example, it will be help in astronomy, it will help in biology, it will help in meteorology, it will have demography, economic and mathematical. Economic planning without statistics is bound to be baseless. This is important. So, any economic planning depends upon statistics. Whatever the figure that is supplied by the statistics, if economics planning is going to be framed. If the statistics give the wrong information, the economic plan becomes the wrong. So, entire economics plan depends upon the figure given by the statistics. A separate branch of science is a word called data science, which is the extension of statistics. This is important. So, one is the data given by the statistic, economic planning based on the data given the statistic. Statistics data are perfect and analyzed in the proper way so that the economic planning should be successful. And even the whatever the science, it is nothing but a science. Statistics is nothing but a science. Today, separate branch of science is involved for the statistics. Then, move on. What are the limitations of statistics? What is some limitation is there? First one, major limitation, qualitative aspect is ignored. It gives a more important for quantitative, it ignores the qualitative. The statistical method are applied to only numerical data number, whereas it is not applied to qualitative data such as beauty, leadership, and honesty. It does not give any importance for beauty contains leadership and honesty. Number two, it does not deal with the individual item. Statistics does not deal with the individual item. It deals with the aggregates of facts. It won't deal with the individual item. It gives aggregate of facts and figure individual terms as birth of 6% in hospital, 85% result of a class of a school in a particular year will not amount to statistic as they are not placed in a group of similar items. So, it won't give the more item here. It does not deal with the individual item. It does not deal with the individual items. Then, it does not depict entire story of phenomenon. When a phenomenon happens, that is due to many causes, but all these causes cannot be expressed in terms of data, so we cannot reach at the correct conclusion. We cannot arrive the correct conclusion because they won't give the importance for individual item. It gives the group of items. It is liable to be misused. The statistics can be misused. Statistical results are represented by figures which are liable to be manipulated. The numbers can be manipulated, and also the data placed in the hands of an wrong expert may lead to fallacious result. The result may go wrong. Last one, statistic relies on estimates and approximations. It only depends upon only estimation and approximation. Statistics always relies on estimation and approximation, and they are based on probability. So chances are there may be, may not be happen. So these results will not always as good as of scientific laws. So it is not depends of just like a scientific, only approximation figures are according to the approximation figure, they are going to build whatever the planning is there. So it is nothing but a failure one. On the basis of probability, we can only estimate the production of paddy in 2018, but cannot we make a claim that it would be exactly 100%. So we must only based on approximation depends upon statistics is based on only approximation, so that estimation and approximation, so the result may not be good 100%, but we can do it 100% cannot be good. I have explained about the details of the statistics, how the statistics are done, what are the advantage of statistics, what are the limitation of statistics, everything I have explained. In the next session, I am going to have made the tabulation and classification. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next class. Thank you. Thank you once again.